Sorry, guys. Hopefully you'll get back to me on the stream here. It is something that I was worried about. I do use my mobile phone device as my streaming tech, and I was worried that at some point we would lose the live feed. Clearly, it was sooner than I thought it was going to be, but I think we streamed for a good 45 minutes or something. Oh, hey, cool. Are you all still there? Looks like we're rejoined on the same stream, so got a good half hour in. Hopefully y'all are still there. I am unfortunately not sure how long I'll be able to keep this up. My phone is very overheating right now. Um, so hopefully we'll be able to continue for a little while yet. I'm not ready to call it done just yet. Oh, okay, so I have to be level 20. Why is it unlock at level 14 if I have to be level 20? What the heck? I don't understand that. Or level 16, whatever. It unlocked before I can even use it, though, that's for sure. Yeah, hopefully, sorry about the, stream. What? Thought it was kids playing the game. What are you talking about? Alright. Green are very squishy. No, it's not doing anything with him just yet. I don't know anything about him yet. Let's get Zatanna. I think I'm gonna put her in for a little while, probably. Yeah, sorry about that. And again, it is something that I was worried about. My phone is a bit older. Um, I'm not sure how long this stream lasts. If whenever this one uh, goes out, I'm probably gonna have to end there for the day. I was hoping to get in an hour. We'll see if it lasts that long. So yeah, something like that. Yes, I am on Android. I have a Grand ZTE Grand X4, rather. So it is a bit older. Um, at some point, Hate Mail was thinking about the idea of potentially starting up either a GoFundMe or a drive, a Patreon drive or something, whatever. I don't know what exactly he was talking about, but they were going to try and get me a new tablet so that I can play a little bit more easily and, you know, hopefully have less issue while streaming and stuff because I do plan on doing this stream at least at least weekly, potentially more. You know, I can't join the iPhone life. Just can't do it. I'm not an iPhone user at all. I love Android devices and all my game data and information. All of it's on Android. I can't, I don't want to lose all of it. plan on farming the Bane fragments as soon as I can. Try and get Flash up to R5. I want your guys' thoughts. What do you think? Should I go for like R5 or L1 on every character and just kind of hold them at that level? Should I go a little further? Potentially, but what do you guys think? Gear 8, Gear 9. I don't think I want to go past that, really. Um, what kind of content do you guys want to see? Like, this is more about you guys than it is me. I'm going to play and have fun regardless. So, what is it you guys want to see as far as content, when I am doing the live stream stuff? Which, again, hopefully it'll be every week. We'll see how it goes, though. My Saturdays are pretty clear, so it should be mostly around this same time. But you don't have to rebirth characters to make them worthwhile and fun. Like, that's kind of the point. Alright. Like, I think that's the beauty of DC Legends is you can play however you want, and as long as you're having fun, you're not wrong. Like that's the whole beauty of it. I feel like other games do kind of force you to, you know, you have to have X number of characters of this type and this type in order to do anything, and you have to have these gear levels because the content is this hard, and you have to do this and that and the other. And I think that's one of the beauties of DC Legends is that you can actually complete the campaign if you're very tactical and lucky. I think at gear 8, which leaves a lot of room to grow if you want, and then you can also stay there if you want. Like I think there's also a handful of characters who at gear 9 can solo the campaign. Um, I know for a fact that Bane can solo the campaign at gear 9. Like I'm not sure he can hit all of it because of certain bosses, but he can solo it, which is pretty cool. So a lot of games don't have that kind of an aspect where you can do it with a singular character because of the way their kit works. But that is something I will explore, obviously. Is I want to explore a little bit about, because I used to do Chemo versus the World. I used to do No Bane, No Gain. I used to do content for them that was specifically them soloing, missions and stuff. So, I mean, I could totally get down for doing that some more if you guys want to see that. And that was part of the reason I picked up the Bane, was in case you all wanted to see it. I at least had a head start on him, and I would be able to get it out there. And hopefully, I'm not going to lose my stream again. Can't tell. I might put the button too close to that button, so. Yeah, Bane can be annoying to go against, and yeah, he can definitely not be as good sometimes. I get that. Um, he's one of the characters that I really like since his rework, though. Um, he's hard to use if you really don't know what you're doing. Well, I've got enough materials. Let's just start boosting people up here a little bit. Don't want to go 14 yet. Go level 12. There's some more gear on. Max level 12. Level 11's fine. That feels good. Perfect. Oh, heck, cool. We got our first gear 1 character. Waha! First Gear 1 character! Good. Level up the tone a little bit. 12. Oh, a piece of gear on her too. Nice. Good. Give her some rings. All right. Well, it depends on what gear level you're at too, because if you're at a lower gear level or a higher gear level, depending, he could be dying because of that. I know at high gear levels, I have a severe problem with how much HP characters actually have. The tank characters do not feel like tanks when you get past gear, I think 9, 10. Like they start feeling really squishy in the gear 11, gear 10 range. Prior to that, they feel like tanks. Um, but yeah, you can definitely tell a disparity with Gear 11 for sure. And that was part of the reason I actually left the game was that characters just they didn't fill their role unless they were a damage character, and it was silly to me that um, you had to be a damage character to actually be any good. And that was again part of the reason I left the game. Um, I think characters like Bane, Camo, uh, the slower, Grundy, slower, tanky characters that rely on having high HP in order to get built up, they definitely don't get a fair shake at higher gear levels. And I think that was the part that bothered me the most was that the tanks aren't tanks anymore after a certain point. So yeah, and that's fair too. But if you're talking, yeah, but again, that's not a tank. That's damage. You just said because of her damage, she's a tank. No, she's not a tank. She's an evasive threat. That's the thing. Um, if your opponent has a way to mitigate the evasion, then she has no tankiness whatsoever. Um, you do have to be careful with Huntress and characters of the like. I, again, personally do not consider Harley Quinn Mad Jester a tank, even though she has a taunt. Um, that, to me personally, does not make her a tank. Uh, she's an off tank, which means that because of her evasion, she has a lot of survivability, but she has no self heal. She has no survivability other than the evasion. But again, if you have a way to mitigate that evasion, she's just dead. She's really squishy. But to me, a tank isn't a taunter per se. A tank is someone who can take the beating and keep on coming. Um, Man, I really like this new Hal Jordan. He's almost fully shielded, and got Zatanna got a good number of shield on her, and even Flash and Bane have some shields. I like it. Oh, that's good. I didn't like Harley anyway. So if Green Lantern re nullified her, I'm happy with that. All right, let's see if we can finish out chapter 2 here, and I think we'll call it for today, just because I'm not sure how long this stream's gonna last anyway. We've been going for like 15 minutes already, and I died out at like 30. something. So hopefully this got reconnected to it. I don't know because this chat was all still the same, so we'll see. Um, I just don't want to lose the stream again partway through, so we'll see. Try to finish chapter 2 out here in the next few minutes, and we'll call it a day here in a minute. Yeah. So, and then you guys can leave comments if you want to see anything particular out of me or any of the WRL crew. Yeah, it's good to be back. So, and I think I'm going to enjoy this low level, thing. We'll see how far I go with that. Because I want to stick to that gun. I want to use every character, and it's hard to do that. So I want to stick to that lower moderate gear level of gear 8, 9, I think. Because once you get to the later stages, getting them up to like gear 8, gear 9 is pretty easy. So it's not too bad. So we'll see what happens. But I think that's where I want to live at. So. Really like a new Flash. Seems like a lot of fun. And also, leave me comments and suggestions on what legendary ranks, or should I even get legendary? Um, a video podcast. I don't know about that. You don't want to see more of my ugly mug up there, do you? I mean, I don't know. I think the other guys prefer the anonymity a little bit, so I don't think we're gonna get a video podcast as far as seeing all our faces. Go Flash! Whew. Liking it. And I can definitely tell that this stream is definitely eating away at my CPU internal stuff because it is definitely going slow right now. I can tell that much. So yeah, let's see how far we are at this point. I may not be able to finish chapter 2. Go back to the map real quick. It's hard to say whether that's what's holding back or not. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I don't mind the spotlight, so I'll at least be on. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Maybe the guys will want to do it. Who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe not. Maybe they will. Who knows? Um, so I know Kage probably doesn't mind showing his face either. But I think Hate Mail has a few issues with it. I'm not sure exactly. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure the guys will think about it. So, and again, we're all over the world too, so that's another thing. It's not like we can all be in the same room or anything. Um, so that might be another part of it. Who knows? So everybody has their own reasons, and I'm not one to judge on that. That's for sure. So, but we're gonna have fun either way. So. If you're catching this not live, and if you're watching this later on, Please leave comments. I will go back and read them, I promise. I do want to know what you guys want to see from these live streams that I plan on doing. So if there's any particular things that you want to see out of it in later time, because obviously I'm just starting out, do you want to see more content like this? Yeah, and I think Omlet Arcade can actually stream to Twitch. It is something that we might look into. May not be me, maybe Hate Mail doing Twitch or DP doing Twitch. Who knows? We'll see what goes down. But it is something that we have definitely talked about in the background in WROL, is that we do want a presence on Twitch at some point. Whether or not it's me or one of them, we don't know yet. So. Man. Still love Flash. Still one of my favorite characters. Just punches for days. And that is honestly the part about his kit that I really like, is that he just gets all the free attacks. Man, these super quick level ups. Level up 6 times during this 1 hour stream, and I'm not even halfway through the amount of energy that I had. That's a lot. Alright, we got, I think, 3 levels left. I think we might have to save the last couple levels. I think this will be our last one, because I don't want to, again, run into that problem of disconnecting the stream again. So we're going to finish this up with this level and wrap for the day, because I do have stuff to do also. So, like I said, I am the dungeon master for my D&D game. I do have to at least prepare something for the guys, otherwise they're going to have nothing and I'm going to be sitting there scrambling. Once I get Bane up there, I think Flash and Bane are going to make a great combo to just blaze through PvE. Between Flash's free attacks and Bane's free attacks. And then if I get Hal the Legendary one, also I'll get his Call Assist, if he still has it. I don't even know, I didn't look. I assume he still has it. That was part of his big deal to him. So I like how much shields he hands out now too. Cool. So alright. Yeah, I can definitely tell that the game is slowing down a little bit. And again, I think that's my hardware. So it's definitely heating up. Okay, so we did an experiment on the positioning of characters. It does not affect their strength in the match. It does, however, affect where the AI targets. So, like, you do want to position squishier characters further to the right, where Zatanna is. So there is that aspect of it, but that doesn't affect their strength per se. The leader position is the only one that actually cares about whether or not they have a leadership ability. Otherwise, the rest of the positions are kind of all the same as far as that. But again, it does affect what the AI wants to target. But again, that's all dependent on affinity anyway. So if you have, like the Zatanna, if I wanted to protect her with a Wonder Woman, I would want to put the Wonder Woman either where Flash or Bane is, if she's not the leader, and it would help protect her a little bit. I'm glad it helps. So, other than that, like just protecting your squishier characters, there's not really a positional difference as far as strength. I do believe call assists have tendencies to go one way or the other. as far as like what slot they're calling. They lean towards one particular slot. So if you notice what that particular slot is that's getting called more often, uh, probably position the character that you want to be called the most in that position. Um, if I remember right. Hey, I got red alerts. Probably won't do that. Positioning does not affect turn meter. However, if two characters have the same speed, the position to the left, closest to the leader, will go first. Yeah, I don't want to be in here, my Jimmy. Go away. Oh, I should probably list limit. So why is game frozen? Come on. You can do it. Stop downloading. I'm gonna look at my roster as my last thing. Game froze. All right. Well. Oh, heck, cool. There we are. Yeah, and that's why we're here. That's why WRL is here. Is we want to help players out. Like, you know, we figured out a lot of information, and there's a lot of stuff in this game. So we don't expect everybody to know everything. So, but that's like people like me, DP, Doom. We all kind of, you know, analyze the game in that way. Hate Mail and Kage are more of the PvP side. I mean, DP does the PvP side also. Doom does PvP also. But as far as our analytics are concerned, I'm more about mechanics uh, and stuff like that. And those are kind of things that I've paid attention to and figured out. So yeah, there's a lot to learn for this game, and that's one of the things that I keep coming back to. Is why I love this game is that, you know, it's so just deep on the amount of things that you can do. All right, well, third time's the charm. Let's see if we can wrap this up real quick. I may just delete this side of it if it's actually a separate video. But hopefully it's all still the same. So, OgreBarberian signing off, guys. Like, the stream keeps crashing. It's crashed twice now. I'm gonna have to pay attention to how long I stream for because we only get about half an hour. Chat's all the same, so hopefully it's all the same stream when it uploads. If not, well, I'm sorry. And we will try to pay attention to this in the future. So I'm just going to sign off at this point. I don't know what else to do other than apologize once again for lack of experience with Omlet Arcade and how long it'll stream for on my particular device. So we now know that I get about half an hour out of it, and yeah. So we're going to look forward to half-hour streams from now on. Maybe I'll do them a little more often. Who knows? Maybe I'll just do it once a day, half-hour stream, do all my stuff for the day. Who knows? All right. Leave any comments that you may have, any questions, concerns, whatever. And we will definitely certainly try to address them at WROL, either via podcast or stream or whatever. Comment, you know. Otherwise, y'all have a great day. Enjoy Father's Day once again, and I will catch you all next time.